Hey everyone, how's it going? Putting this spot at the beginning of the video because there's a few things to talk about. First off, thank you very much for the new subscribers, but also too, there's a slight issue. It's going to be up here somewhere where everyone put it at on the screen. People are watching, but not subscribing. In fact, our ratio is way off of our subscribers continuing. I understand that, you know, working on stuff, it brings back people and everything. But now that we're going forward, all that, we really am hoping for people to subscribe more. As you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We'll never ever ask for no money, no way, shape, or form. No PayPal, no Patreon, no affiliate links, no memberships on the channel. It's just going to be everything out of our own pocket and whatever we get off of YouTube and so forth. So I don't know what else to really say other than just please subscribe. I understand that you know, things have not gone, you know, as planned, as expected this year in 2023. Hoping that 2024 goes better. You know, I'm only human. Things do happen, and yeah, I really hate e-begging, but I'm hoping that people subscribe more because we would like to grow this channel up into something. So yeah, and another thing too, at the end of this video, there's also something I will be talking about, so I will be adding chapters to this video. I don't know how long this video will be from start to finish, but chapters will be included. So for now, let's see what happens on the 42 Cadillac Sedan Nat Fastback Coupe. Hello everybody. As I'm out here trying to get the fender off, a few bolts kind of snapped off. I'm gonna have to dig those out, or at least take the things off on the inside, put new ones on. But I have one that's kind of stripping on me, and it's this one right here. So I kind of love how this is right here. A lot of cars are like that, but I think GM kind of did it best almost. But as you can see, I got the trunk deck off, and there's evidence that this has never been off before, because right there's the factory rubber piece, the seal between that and the trunk. Because look at that, it's very shiny. Yeah, first time I do believe that's ever been off, because that's the factory seal between the hinges in the trunk deck. But now I got to figure out how to get these out in order to redo them. And they're kind of lightly messed up as it is, but they're actually good. As you can see, they're a little oblonged, but they go with the car. In order to keep stuff straight, because you know, if you've matched it with the car, with the deck and everything, you know, it'd cause some issues. But yeah, it's straight. You really don't see that too much anymore. If it is, and I don't know what car it is out there, but yeah, I need to figure out how to get these out in order to redo them. Looks like I may have to go after some tack areas and do a lot of stuff. I found there's no springs, no nothing, other than just these bumpers right here. Adjusters actually too, because I'm gonna show right here. Yeah, the sun, yeah. They're adjusters. So adjust everything appropriately for the seal and everything. And some of the seal is still there, but the seal also shows like a repaint. So I kind of wonder if it was either repainted at one time in its life or what, because a lot of the seals back in the day weren't painted over like that. So yeah, I got to looking and felt this spot, and it's like, oh, that's kind of soft, and it's like, duh, stupid, there's rubber right there still. But I'll take the rubber off carefully, put it in the bucket, so that way I can get the appropriate one, because it goes up and around, like so, on down, put this back. It's pretty much a two-piece. And then there's the bottom one right there. Alright, so the objective that I'm trying to do right now is to get the fenders off, or at least the other fender, and then so I can start messing with the hubs this afternoon. because I want this on a rolling chassis by the end of the week, or at least hopefully. I may have to send Tucker underneath there in order to take off the drive shaft. I don't know yet, but I might be able to get underneath there since I've lost some more weight. Can't tell it, but I have. But yeah, I need to get a shop vac. We have one, but it needs to be fixed. I'll have Tucker hopefully work on that this weekend, because a lot of the big stuff I'll take out and dump, and then the rest of the gunk in there I'll toss and vacuum whatever else is left. But yeah, quite a few bolts are snapping on this side because the metal is soft, and you know, from the water damage from it sitting on this side for who knows how long in that lake, on the side of the lake. So, but I want to get on the rolling chassis, you know, like I said, this week, and then hopefully start making patterns Saturday, if not next week, alongside me starting Gran Torino November, at least until the weather holds out. So yeah, it's almost ready to come off. I have 4 more left. I just got to get creative with that one piece. If not, I'll get the hacksaw, pull it out so far, and just cut it if I may have to do. So I mean, it's no big deal. This fender, once I get it off, I'll assess it more and see if it's even worth saving, because when I was looking at it, a lot of this metal's kind of thin, but I'm pretty sure it's savable. But I'm gonna have to make a huge patch piece right here and also right there, because like I said, a lot of this side was, you know, in the water. But unless if something happens, I could just get a, whoops, I'll trip over my toolbox. I'll just get something like off a 46 or whatever and customize it for the holes down below. Make my own chrome strips. I want to add extra chrome onto this. So yeah, all in all, I guess I'll get back to work, try to get this off, and then we'll analyze that more. Then I'll try to mess with the hub, starting with the left side, since I started on that side first. So, because I got a hub puller, see if it'll help out. If not, then I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, crowbar and hammer. But I guess enough gapping, and see if I can get this fender off. Well, the wind's picking up even more. Hopefully all you can hear me, but I ran into a major issue. It's nothing bad, but kind of figured I would have issues on this side since it was, you know, more in the water. So these little clips right here, do you see? Yeah, they're all stripping. So what I'm probably gonna have to do, since that lip on this is no good, is I'll have to cut this right here with the saw. See if I can't, yeah, I have to cut that entire thing right there with the saw. So I already had to cut one bolt, and you know, excuse me, it fell off right there, so not much of a loss. But a lot of these I'm actually going to have to figure out on how to replace properly, or at least put like a bolt in there or something, because I don't know where to really get replacement ones for something like that online, or at least at the shop. So yeah, it's kind of a shame, but it's no big deal. I could, you know, just butt weld another one on after I shape this back up, and then assess it and see what I need to replace with thin metal. And you know, I was underneath here looking, you know, what I was previously saying about getting another fender. It's like, nah, this one just needs attachment panels, you know, put in. So yeah, this car, I mean not this car, this fender can be fixed. So I hate to cut it because I have nothing to get it in there. It's too dangerous to actually get a grinder up into there on those bolt heads, and I don't want to take any chances with anything, because when it's open, yeah, I could grind it no problem, because that was sparks are flying, but I don't have any proper face mask to protect myself, let alone my skin, from going up in there and grinding. And plus, like I said, it's kind of dangerous anyhow. So I'll just go ahead and cut it, butt weld the new piece on, at least something better, because this spot needs to be reshaped. And yeah, I mean, it happens. I can also probably add more too to each fender, more holes and such, you know, to hold it on better. Because I figured why not, but that wheel well needs to be fixed. So I guess I'll just cut this as soon as I put the camera down, and then assess the fender. I won't get to the hubs today, maybe this Saturday, because this Saturday I also need to see if my relative or our relative has found fenders for the 58 Biscayne yet or not, because he said he found something, but he needs to go by me, well, show them to me first. So yeah, I'll just have to see. Well, got it off, had to cut it, but no big deal. I'll just, you know, butt weld another one on, something a little bit thicker, at least a better system, because it was kind of shot. There's some rust there, but at least I now have room to properly grind it off. It's getting caught. I'll grind that off in the spring. Right now, just want to get room to work on the hubs. So looking at this more, there's a lot of water pits and everything. If I can't find another fender, then I'll go through the extra mile and then some to fix this up, because this is going to need a huge patch panel and everything in order to fix it, because it looks like a lot of it comes down to right here, and I'll have to poke each and every of those holes, those rust spots, and even sand it, see what comes of it, because that's pretty bad. I mean, what do you expect? I actually cut into the fender a little, but that's no big deal. Easily to redo stuff. But I also noticed something as well about the part where the where that flap is. I didn't pay attention to the other fender, but can I get close? Well, let me get some stupid room here. Kind of awkward as it is without one hand. Sorry. Oh, don't you make me mad. Come on now. Okay. See that extra lip right there? The thickness compared to everything else? Yeah, I didn't cut into the fender. Well, I kind of did, but that's easy fix. But yeah, they butt welded another one on, so I'm not too worried now. Yeah, that's how they put a flap on top. So the other one's the same thing, pretty much. Right there's the factory weld, a circle, another circle. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. So that's good news. I just have to drill those out and fix it. Kind of strange that they made it like that, but I also noticed too, well, I'm going to talk a little bit louder. Hopefully I don't sound too loud, because the wind's picking up even more now. So this might be factory. 3 washers on this side, on each of them. So yeah, I might also go ahead and get the saw and just, and you know, chop these off right here. Maybe, if I'm careful enough, I could, but I don't want to do any extra damage that I need, because yeah, bolts are soft. The heads didn't quite strip except for this one, but those clips on the inside were starting to mess up. So, and I got some rot right here to fix in the wheel well. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, because I want this as a daily driver, even a cruiser, to drive around. So I'm gonna have to figure something out so that way any moisture doesn't get up there. The other side's the same way, but not as bad. But this, you know, like I said, this is the side, this is the entire side that was in the water, you know, obviously. Oops, sorry for the sun glare. Didn't mean to be a jerk. So, and I do believe that this was, exhaust was on this side. So, And it almost looks like you could put the gas tank anywhere. I want the exhaust to come out more right here instead on the sides. Come out, you know, naturally, then down, around over. I'll put heat wrap, you know, and everything on both sides, especially near the gas tank. I'll figure something out for an exhaust system because I want a much bigger gas tank and fuel injection, or at least something on that. And on that fender, there was bullet holes up more towards the front. I think I still see something lodged right there. That might be it. Where is well, needle nose. Okay. I'm not sure what that spot is. It's definitely not a bullet. It's hot. They might have tried to fix something. It's interesting. I'm not sure what that screw hole is for. I mean, well, not screw hole, but that hole in general. Could be for something for, you know what? I don't know what. I'm not going to finish that statement. But right here, slight damage for the cab mount. So, yeah. I might go ahead and try to lop these off so that way it's safer right here. That way I can assess things more. I know I can get this top one, the back one, but right here, well, if I angle it just right, I might be able to get it. I don't know. If I'm aware, should be able to take that off in the spring, but I might try my luck here shortly. But I don't know. I'm gonna get gas on Sunday. That's when the video will be uploaded, so yeah, I might just leave that until spring, in honesty. I think I'm done cutting. So, well, God, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm probably better, because I'm gonna have my head in here and everything messing with this, and I really don't want another scar on my head. So I probably better get this cut and taken off. Yeah, and then I could just push the bolts up and go from there. But yeah, just about ready to mess with the hub puller, which I'll open that up and see what kind of happens. Yeah, will be interesting if this rear axle can be done up to like a posi, because you know it's got the front end right there to redo it, but honestly, I'm probably just gonna put Ford on it. But once everything's up and out of the way, then I can actually measure it properly without Tucker. But I'll definitely do an upgraded suspension system. Keep all of this stuff back, because that can be redone in case if I get another Cadillac like this, or at least something equivalent. You know, I can have an original brake system to redo whatever. Excuse me. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 bolts on each side. I don't know why I counted like 15 the other day. Whatever. Well, I ran out of time today. I'm not gonna mess with the hubs, so I'll do those possibly Saturday. But even if I have to work on this on Sunday when the video's uploaded, and so be it. But I really want to get this, you know, rolling on its own chassis. So yeah, looking up right here, I noticed something which I didn't quite see on the other side. This they're hooked in, as you can see right there. Yeah. I probably will change that up a little bit, because I don't like how this is loose. Explains why they put 3 washers on it. And I gotta get the magnet and pick all this stuff up out here before I move it, or at least afterwards, because there's a lot of stuff I gotta clean up, because she's been sitting here for what, a year now? Year going. So yeah, they're some sort of a hook thing. I don't even know if they even sell reproduction ones or not, but I'll put one right here. At least I'll set something else up better. I don't know. I probably might keep it, because now that I'm thinking, you know, the bolt in there might strip. So yeah, but 3 of them. The other one I pushed up and it fell right on out. But yeah, there's rot damage from the water. But yeah, I was looking and looking and looking. I don't see where the bullets went in. So, and I don't know if that's even bullet damage or not. It doesn't seem like it. Oh no, that's a factory weld. Very sloppy factory weld. That must have been done by hand. So yeah, I guess that's everything for today. I might have time to work on this tomorrow, and if I do, the hubs are definitely going to be tackled. I'm going to tackle the left side first and the right. And since Tucker will be here, we'll measure stuff over here, then we'll compare it to the 51 Vicky. I mainly want to, at least hoping for the 64s, because I could find another 64 9-inch. You know, our relative Buck, he has a couple of them, so I can actually grab another one off of him, another 9-inch. But I'm hoping that's kind of a narrow frame-ish to an extent, and since that axle will probably fit onto this, and well, I'll inquire about an axle for the 428 Corporate for this, and set something up more elaborate. Springs, I need to see if they have them online. I think they do. So, what, I have to make double sure. If anyone knows stuff, you know, just tell me where to go, and I'll go look. Because even Tucker's been sending me some things. One more thing that I have noticed, but it just now occurred to me. This side is kind of pressed in, and this spot isn't. So I'm going to have to see if this is warped from it, you know, concaving on down in or not. This post right here is actually pretty good still. But, you know, when I strip everything, you know, empty stuff out, I'll check stuff. It's going to be very interesting, the sandblast stuff. Stuff. I was going to strip that side, but I guess I'll probably leave it to Saturday. Or maybe when I get it over there, over by the 55 Ford. Because I still haven't got the rest of the stuff picked up yet, but just been so busy. Yeah, wind sound warning. At least it's gone down a little bit. I'm gonna roll Drama Queen's engine over right there, because I kind of had to put the cherry picker up, but I might bring it back out to move it. But I'm thinking Cadillac right here will be a little tight. And then Drama Queen right here. I may have to move that thing over just a little bit more. And then this probably over there, once I get that frame off of that donor car. Because we're going to have cars lined up over here and over right here. And then we're going to have that tree line grown over right there and right here. So yeah, once I get it rolling, I think, well, let's walk over here real fast, because people want to know my thoughts, and they want to see more of what, you know, of everything. And well, I'll go ahead and show that. Excuse me. Buick, once I get the help of Tucker of pushing our dad's Bonneville back, we'll get the Buick over by her. And then I'll scoot the Cyclone GT forward. I wish I would have worked on that this year, but y'all know what happened. But anyways, that up right here. Reposition the Roadrunner over right here by the Cyclone GT. And then I guess Tucker's wagon right here. And I think that should be everything. Then we'll have enough room to bring something over, take it off the frame temporarily, and put it back on the frame, put it in the row. Because next year, well, it might be this year, depending how things go, it might be the 68 Galaxy, but it may not. But I'll bring the frame over here and work on it. And then the 56 Mercury Monterey Marauder. So, but yeah, I don't know why I said that's the only 55 on the property. No, 55 Ford and the 55 Buick over there, Tucker's Buick Special. Which I still got to move the Roadrunner possibly over right here, the 76. That way I can have that cement pad over there, the pull engines out and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that's everything for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow and go from there. Yeah, I guess I'm just flying by whatever, because I want to start Gran Torino in November next week. Well, we got some bad news. This entire rear axle's locked. It's seized. I got both sides loosened up. This one loosened up barely, but the other side, you know, it's just barely there. I don't know how bad this rear axle is going to be until I can take it out and take off the front pumpkin and everything, because I could take these hubs off, but the entire thing is seized. So I don't know if all the fluid stripped out of it when it was upside down over the years and it was replaced by moisture or what. I found out that 42 Cadillac rear axles are the same up to 47. Whatever year that they stopped the, you know, the torpedo fastbacks. Oh, sorry for the sun glare. So yeah, 42 on up to like 46, 47 is interchangeable. So I'm not too worried. But now, since I want to put a, you know, 428 Cobra Jet into this, it's time to measure. So, and Tucker's busy right now doing some stuff for work. I'm not gonna pry him away from his job for this job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the outside of the leaf springs, and because, you know, the thing that matters the most is the plates where the, you know, where the axle sets onto the leaf springs. So yeah, I was on here, and, you know, out here beating on it, and no. And the hub puller, it's the right one, but the wrong. It's the right but wrong one. It's the right one for the newer hubs that we're going to have on the vehicles and everything, like, because, you know, I want to try to put a disc brake system on this and everything. Excuse me, but it's the wrong one for this. So I hammered on it, and hammered on it. So I'm going to be my own cameraman. And I don't know how this is going to look. But, oh no, I grabbed the wrong stand. Well, it's the right stand, but the wrong one. Because, some of this stuff is for the paranormal channel. I'll just set it right there with the keys so I can remember it. So, whoops, before I get too crazy, I'm going to measure the rear axle. I'm not going to take it out, but measure the rear axle on the shoe boxes, the 64s, the 258 Fords, no Cherry Bomb Victoria, and her sister car, the Fairlane Victoria, I mean the Fairlane Ranchero, Drama Queen, and I think Danger Sting, and my 73 4-speed Mustang, to see on what would fit onto this. I'm not going to bother with the rear axle on the 47 Lincoln because that's just piled into some weeds. And of course I'll cut as I go. So, get you guys down right here. At least that's the highest I can go. Guess we'll try this side where there's no sun, huh? So I'm going to try to measure as close as I can. And the reason why I'm recording, because, you know, documenting stuff. There's no information out there about these cars. It's really nothing. So, from the outside of the leaf springs, I'm going to measure underneath. Or maybe I can measure on the inside. Yeah, I can actually. So, looks like we have about 47 and 3/8 inches. Yeah, 47 3/8 inches. Make sure that's as best as I can get it. Yeah, 47 3 inches there. So see, oh, the tape's too stiff. But yeah, so 47 3/8 inches. All right, so that's what we need for the back here. So now I guess we'll do the 264s until I can make some room and get their sister car over here. But I do believe that the frames are the same damn thing, but we're going to find out next year. But I know for a fact the rear axles are the same. Same darn thing. Because 9 inches and 9 inch on 64, they never really changed anything. So we need 47 3/4. And if this fits, then I'll have to reposition the car, lock it up. We got 49 even. All right, so newer won't work. Yeah, 49 inches even. Yeah. So, okay. The 64s are out of the way. Oh boy. I was kind of hoping for that stuff to work. Yeah, there can be like adapter plates and everything, but I'd rather have something that could fit on it appropriately without worry. So, we'll try the Vicky. I can't take no rear axles off of anything, because even my shoebox doesn't have a frame, obviously. Okay, so well, that's out of the question. 46 inches. And we need 47 3/4. Oh boy. So we got bigger, we got smaller. I don't know if Mustang will even fit. May have to be an entirely custom job, perhaps. Ooh. If all else fails, what I'll have to do is I'll have to set that Cadillac's rear axle up onto something with some wheels. So I'll have to buy some wheels for a trailer and set it up on something in order to move it. So we'll try this. I'll try the 56, because every single 55 and 56 is the same damn thing. Don't know about 54s, so correct me in the comments. Oh, dang, just poked myself hard on a sticker. Oh well. Okay. Whoops. We'll try to get that right here. Hopefully, zinc. Yeah, well, it's something. $44. But I don't trust this leaf spring here because this one's twisted. Oh yeah, this is gonna need some new leaf spring holders. No, not new leaf spring. These buckles right here are bent. Well, I guess and I can't measure the leaf spring on the parked car for the Fairlane Parkland because those are messed up. So, alright. We'll do the Fairlane Parkland, its frame, because rear axle on this will fit for its frame. And then, oh man, oh man, I don't know if I can even get it underneath there. Please let there be no stickers. Ah, yeah, there is. Oh yeah, this one's not messed up, shockingly. So remember, we need 47 and 3/8. 44 1/4. Oh, that eliminates the 55 and 56s. Great. Guess I get the camera straight. Yeah, not the best, but you know, really don't feel like editing and cutting and stuff like that. So now we'll try Drama Queen. Let's see here. I guess we'll do this side. So that way you guys aren't in the sun. Excuse me. We got 48. Wow, damn near close. 48 3/4 by the looks of it. Yeah, that's out of the question. Things aren't looking too they aren't looking great. I may have to be building a pallet with wheels on it. Huh? Thought I heard Tucker. Yeah, I gotta move this seat. There's a lot of stuff I gotta move over here and get chair bum quarter right here. Now, every 58 car is the same thing. From 57 to like 59, or I think it was 57 to 60. I don't know. We'll measure here. We'll measure. Hello, sweetheart. We'll be messing with you shortly. And whoops, I'm not even doing it properly. Being an idiot. Got 44.5. Dang. Okay. What may have to be done too is so I'm just going by easy mode, try to go with leaf springs. But in the end, I may have to measure from the outside of the hubs and see what may fit. Well, not from the outside, but the inner hubs. Yep. So the 258 cars are out of the question. I don't know about the 41 olds. It might. Well, let's go over and check. Well, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this was on a different system since it's a 41. Yeah. I'll look real fast. I almost was tempted to get this car out, turn it to a daily driver, but a lot of raking and such that I need to do. Let's see. No. It is on a different system altogether. And this was cobbled. So, yeah. So this one's out of the question entirely. Yeah, I'm not going to show on the camera, so I'll have to take it off and everything. So yeah. 41 volts is out of the question. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know out here on what would fit. Here's a lot of stuff I still have to clean up since I'm still a one-man army. I got to pick up that one rear axle over there too, that 9-inch. So, yeah, I got a lot of raking to do. So I guess I'll now go over to the Mustangs. Before anything else, I could always gonna get this thing up a little bit onto something, as this is that rear axle that came out of that LTD. We thought it was a 9-inch, but let's see here. So I may have to, if it fits, $47 3/4. We got a match. And I measured from the, here, I'll show you. I measured from the edge right here to each side. So, and this rear axle is really, just a spare for something, because I was going to turn this into like a you know, for a trailer axle. So, and this is 67. So, which means I may have to get another 67 rear axle and get it fixed, set up. But I also need to measure from the inside of the hubs too, from that Cadillac, because right now I'm just looking for something that I could just put on there and move it. Oh dang. What about the truck? Because this is a 9-inch. This is for the 55 Ford pickup. You know, it'd be interesting if I have to put truck stuff on it. Be really interesting. Okay, see if I can't do this somehow. Because I'm just looking for something to cheat my way. Oh, it's a little off. No, it's not. 47 3/8. Son of a gun. But I don't know what year of I don't know what year axle this is though. There's the tag. What's left of it. Really can't tell. Oh gosh dang. I don't want to scrape it too much. So oh gosh, it's way too faded. Looks like we have a 5MC 386D. One. A lot of numbers are faded. I don't even know what year this is. Oh, wait, there it looks like 60. Maybe? No, that's a C. Or a D? No, that's a D. Okay, that's a B. Not a 6. Well, I'm thankful that the tag's still there, but it's barely readable. So fade and worn. So, well, this is awkward. This is very awkward. I mean, I know for a fact it's a little bit wider than the Cadillac. If I could find a rear axle from, because see, like I said before, and I'll say it again, hopefully the sun's not glaring too much. But I'm just looking for something to set, you know, onto the leaf spring pads. So that way I could just have an easy access and go. Because what really needs to be done is measure from the inner hubs. And then I could take it to some shop that specializes in it. Because I'm not good enough, no way by means, but to customize, you know, new welds and everything for the Ford rear axle in order to fit onto that Cadillac with the leaf spring mounts and everything else that's needed for that Cadillac. Because it's not going to get original setup anyways. I'm not going to bag it. I'm not going to do anything. It's going to be all leaf spring. shocks and such. These springs, coils, you name it. So that's interesting. That's a 67. From like 65 to 68 or 69. But I know for a fact from 65 to 68 galaxies are the same width. So, and that's a truck 9-inch. That's a standard LTD 67. And this is a 65 to 68 9-inch Ford. So now, well, if all else fails, I got my rear axle right there. I'd have to take everything off and then somehow do something in order to keep it on. I'd have to set underneath the leaf springs, but if it's just to move the Cadillac, then so be it. Because I still don't know if that frame on it is savable or not. And I got stickers over here. Oh boy. You know what? I'm not going to bother measuring the Mustang ones. No, I'm not going to bother. Because, like I showed before, those stickers, they hurt. They absolutely hurt. And I still have to move stuff around. This coming Monday, I got to get the Woody onto a pallet. I can move it. I still got to get that stuff into the tote. I've just been so gosh darn busy. Being one-man army. So, yeah, dangerous things piled in weeds. I'll have to rake it. You know, I don't know how bad I also have, well, I don't want to take off the rear axle on the 55 Buick, nor the 56 Mercury. And there's a lot of weeds around that I'm going to have to rake, but I ain't going to waste my time, because I'm running out of daylight. Yeah, the weeds are around the Gran Torinos, which Gran Torino November will be happening, but I just got to clean some stuff around. So I'll just work on the Cadillac around everything. So, which also means too, the rear axle off of Big Red, Heather, and Tucker's Galaxy will fit. So I guess last but not least, measure the Cyclone GT parts car, which I'm going to move sometime shortly. And I got to get the other shoebox pulled back up because I pushed it too far. I almost lost it into the fence. Ah, gosh dang it. So, and this from 70, whoops, stupid weeds, sorry. 70 and 71, because this is a 71 model, and the Cyclone GT is a 70. Both same models. Really no difference between them. Okay, so let's see here. Ow. Man, my allergies are going to be flared. Oh good, I can barely see the other side. I'm hooked. 46 and a half. Damn near close. Yep, damn near close. So, the only other axles that I can measure. Oh man, my darn knees. So I guess I'll reposition stuff here. Okay. So I know the 58 Pontiac won't do it. Big Blue Betty might. But we don't have a spare. And I'm measuring Ford. So there's just too many weeds over there. Actually, no, I can't measure the leaf spring. Well, I can't remember. I can't remember if they're messed up or not. So I know I said once that I want to get the 56 Mercury out, but I don't have everything for the 312Y block for it. Maybe the 46 Plymouth. But you know what? No, I'm not going to bother because we don't have a spare, and I have to pull her out and everything. Because the next couple of years, we're going to get a system set up where we're going to start doing all the body work on this, all the dents taken out, because this is like a rare coupe. So yeah, all right, blocked it all up on the 84 Bronco. I know this won't work because it's not the factory rear axle. Yeah, the Lincoln's too down in the ground. There's weeds over there, and I have to clean a lot of stuff out. Gosh dang it. It's along with danger staying, because I don't want to take a chance of running into a rabbit, because an angry mama rabbit is not a good thing to run into. Let's see. I have to clean stuff around the 52 Buick, but we have no spare axles for that. And this, people are trying to help us get a donor car. It's almost really ragged for this business coupe to get a new back end on it, and I want to find one just like this and put a Hemi in it, modern day Hemi, because I fell in love with this car of Tucker's. It's a 51 Dodge Wayfarer business coupe, which I screwed up on the video because this is fluid drive. It's got a different drive altogether for the like the 2-speed or 3-speed stuff. Well, I don't know. So I'll go back over to the Cadillac and we'll talk here. All right. Hopefully you could hear me just fine, because last time I did this, the wind was up and audio wasn't the best. I guess on this, I'm going to use that spare rear axle, and I'm going to just cobble something up in order to move this until I could get around to measuring from the rear axles on the width and everything on the back from the inner hubs, because I was just doing it to know something, you know, cheat mode, because I know that if the rear axle is the same width and everything, yeah, you can customize, get different leaf spring mounts on it, you know, no big deal from a shop. But I was just looking for something for a cheat mode, so that way, you know, I didn't have to worry about this and so and so. Yeah, I could take the risk of doing this and that, but I didn't want to, you know, possibly damage something like an idiot. So I guess I'll work around this on Gran Torino November. I was hoping to get this rolling, because all of you heard me, you know, preaching. He's like, yeah, you know, I want to get this on a rolling you know, chassis this weekend, but it's not going to happen now. So I'll have to work on this one day, then do a Gran Torino November because I gotta do some stuff on Mondays. I'm working on my other channels, you know, alongside this one to build stuff up, which you'll see them again in the channel description. Do be mindful, they're not for everybody, so it is what it is. Or at least, you know, me and Tucker's channels. Some of my singular ones are attached. So, yeah, Mondays is gonna be a work day. I'm gonna be working on cars 3 days a week. Wednesdays, Thursdays, maybe Fridays or Saturdays, depending on what goes on. Fridays might be an off day, who knows. But doing everything else for automotive stuff on Tuesdays, picking up, moving vehicles and things like that. People want me to record and document that stuff. I don't know. So we'll just have to see what happens. So now this is the part of video that I posted up on the communities tab a couple days ago, whatever it is, early in the week, answering some questions, quite a few of them. Ouch, I feel like I got a sticker in my back. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so 2 of these is relevant to the channel. The third one is, as I said, it's up in the wind. Take it with a grain of salt, because even we don't know. The first one, people are wondering if we're going to be like helping people sell their vehicles and stuff like that, like we were trying to do in the past. No, we're not going to do that ever again. We landed in a hot seat, almost damn near, well, got legal action taken towards us from it. And we also found out that a lot of that stuff you're not supposed to do on YouTube anyways. And one guy, you know, he was helpful. He came to us. It was one video. It wasn't up for at least maybe a day. And this was, gosh, this was a long time ago, before we hit like 120 something subscribers. When we were trying to do this stuff, you know, try to do, you know, different things to grow. And we're not going to do that. You know, long story short, we're not going to do that stuff ever again. We're not going to help people sell their vehicles or nothing. Secondly, people are asking if we're going to be, oh gosh, if we're going to be utilizing our channel to like give away vehicles if we grab something, you know, fix it up and then do like a raffle, whatever, like some other channels do. With all due respect, no. That we were going to try to do that. We talked about it in the past, but I knew it wasn't going to get any interest because other people were already doing it. And there's a different method that we want to do. Is when we do get bigger, we do want to grab certain vehicles, like something newer or something older like this. If it's still good, you know, fix it up and everything. And then we'll go through a certain organization here locally that can actually donate these vehicles to families in need for a vehicle that don't have nothing. So that way, you know, they don't have to pay too much for them per year, you know, like for the license plates, the insurance, you know, stuff like that and everything. It just all depends on that. That part is kind of up in the air because we still have to, you know, we have to get big, we have to grow. But right now we're focusing on everything that we have right now. Build small, step small. Which goes for that pretty much answer. No, we're not going to be like, hey, you know, give us a certain amount of subscribers and we'll do this and this. We did that once in the past, actually, excuse me, a couple times. We mentioned it, you know, like I said. I felt bad about it because, you know, subscribers or commentators on our videos in the past mentioned it, and that's not our cup of tea. That's someone else's thing, but we also have other plans, like I said, with that, along with others, alongside the other channels when we get bigger. But right now, baby steps as we grow. Now, this last one, this, take it what you will, even for me. This is when, if we possibly get like massive, I mean massive, people have asked if we're ever going to hire people to help us restore our car collection and then do other things. Well, I definitely would be open to that, but like I said, take this entire thing with a grain of salt, because I've been asked this quite a few times with all on the media outlets as of recent, in the past 3.5 weeks actually. If we get astronomically big, then I will do a college course to learn how to do all this stuff, the hiring process, how people get paid, the insurance, you know, all that stuff, and, you know, do a small business class and everything, so that way nothing bad happens, because we all understand that there are people out there that are shady, but I always want to do stuff right, appropriate, especially onto this channel. I know we screwed up on some stuff in the past with information, but that's different. That's for a car, that's for a vehicle, that's easily fixable. But with the human element, it's not easily fixable by any means, because it's dealing with human lives. Like I said, with this part, I'm going to keep repeating it. It all depends, and this is just up in the air. We're not going to take it seriously, but I am going to be talking about it because it's been mentioned. If we do get astronomically big in some way, shape, or form, then yeah, I'll hire some people to help restore our vehicles. And if they have something, it's like, yeah, we'll figure out something to fix up theirs as well. But that's not an open invitation. I know it sounds like it, but I want to do background checks, security checks, a whole bunch of stuff and everything, because this is actual interviews in the future. But that's only if we grow astronomically big. That's why we kind of changed our name to the DirtCat Brothers for other things. And will they be done here on private property? No. I will figure something out, renting someplace else, getting our relatives roll back, on haul them on over, and go from there. But right now, that's thinking big, but we're thinking small. I don't know how else to really say that, but I feel it has to be addressed. So there's some other things that we want to do in the automotive scene, but there's other places as well that we want to do things in, because our interests greatly varies, and I don't think people would appreciate seeing, you know, not only the cars, but, you know, video games, paranormal, food, you know, crafting, you know, outdoor stuff all on one channel, because the algorithm will be just screwed up entirely. So for right now, after this rough 2023 year, you know, this year 2023, I should say, I'm sorry, I'm getting things mixed up. Grammar's hard evidently today. Everything's all off. I'm back to focusing on the cars, other than just pulling a few things out of my rear to bring out content. And now it's time to focus on building and restoring both the channel and the cars. So right now we're focusing small, and if we ever somehow get astronomically big, then we'll go that route. Next year, around maybe April, May, or June, I want to get a better camera, so that way it can be better videos, better production. I'm going to be changing things up. That was going to change up this year, but, you know, like I said before, and I'll say it again, things fell through, so I'm still falling back onto our format. So I hope that kind of answers everything, because, like I said, these were important stuff that's been coming up lately. Yeah, long story short, this and this and this and that. So alrighty, I'm going to end this video there. I know Tucker says hello and everything, but he's busy doing work for you know, he's working for stuff, you know, for his job at home, because it seems like he's never really stopped working on anything. So alrighty, as I said it before, I'll say it again, please subscribe. Our numbers are way off. There's more people that are not subscribed watching. We would like for you to subscribe to us. All I can say is, from here on out, we're now going to build. Last year we were talking about this and this, nothing happened. This year hardly anything happened, other than just rescuing the rest of the vehicles, and then all the other stuff just kind of fell through. Yeah, I'm going to repeat myself because it still bothers me, I guess, but whatever. But now, from here on out, focusing on building the cars and the channel. And I'll repeat this as many times as needed. We're not asking no one for no money in no way, shape, or form. No PayPal, no Patreon, no donations, no affiliated links, no memberships. Even if we somehow someone wants to sponsor us, I'm not quite sure about that yet, because there's a lot of things that is involved in that. But I'm not sure about sponsorships either, because then we have to say something for that item. I don't know. I'm nothing bad about it. It just, I know how that stuff works, so it's a cautionary thing for me. So alrighty, we'll just do stuff out of our pocket. And I'll say one more time, we're here to entertain you, not you to entertain us. So alrighty, I hope this video was informational and kind of enjoyable. Didn't get this on its rolling chassis because the rear axle's locked up. So yeah, I'll get that other rear axle rolled over here, start working on this alongside the Gran Torinos. So I'll add this onto the Gran Torino videos. I'll include chapters and everything from here on out until things go along to wherever. But chapters will not be used hardly anymore. Well, let me reword that. Chapters will not be used when I start doing the new format next year. I'll probably do some series and everything, cut some stuff up to bring out more content and to have time between everything while juggling everything else from here on out. So I guess that's pretty much everything to say. Yeah, no drama or anything. I'm happy about that. Really good. People are growing up, being rational adults. That's good. So alrighty, I'll end the video there. On behalf of Tucker, we all thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Mainly subscribe. Turn on that bell notification, and we'll go on wherever happens to the vehicles, and I'm going to start busting my chops to get some of these going at least next year. So I have everything, almost all the tools to build stuff. So now enough rambling, I'll end the video there. You all have a good one now. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for the lovely support you've shown us all this time. Have a good day.